some Americans are falling behind financially.
What the story really is, and what's really hitting me very hard right now, is the devastating impact of inflation on people at lower income brackets.
According to new Census Bureau data, seniors, renters, and people living outside of metropolitan areas are struggling.
Constant, butterflies in the stomach.
Jenna Alexander is a senior who was feeling pinched as she watched her rent climb.
Trying to plan what are my options going to be, besides the street.
She moved into a senior living home last year. Census data shows the poverty rate for seniors rose in more than 800 counties from 2020 to 2024 compared to the 5 years before. And inflation wiped out almost all income gains for that group.
And seniors were the lowest of the group when I looked at all the demographics. They only added, so say for every $100, they only added $3.50.
Eric Packman is a data analyst, and he dug into the numbers. He was struck by how renters are falling behind.
Renters are generally lower income and subject to higher cost. And so they get squeezed on both ends.
From 2020 to 2024, rent went up in 20% of counties across the country compared to 2015 to 2019. And the number of inexpensive rental units dropped over the more recent 5-year period, while the availability of pricier units skyrocketed.
There are more units overall, but they're all moving to higher price points. And the income just isn't keeping up with that for renters.
Americans living in rural areas also tend to be worse off financially. According to the new data, the median household income in large metro areas is 30% higher compared to households in rural communities.
When you look at rural, they make less money than metro, and they're considerably closer, even after an increase that kept up with inflation, to the level of poverty to support a family of four.
Stephanie Liebergen, Scripps News Group, Washington.